Hi, everyone. This is Joe Kelly. We're going to be talking about knowing if you're coming from a place of fear when you act and what you can do about that. So, if you've caught yourself sometimes feeling, worried when you're going to an audition or stressed, or if you feel like, you can really trust your talent and you're feeling in flow in your prep, but then you get in the audition room or you start your self tape or you go on set and you feel that you shrink. And please share in the comments if you've felt that or a version of that. Maybe sometimes people say they sweat or they feel constriction in their voice, they feel some tensions in their jaws. Some parts of the body can be shaking. Um, Another version of being afraid is trying to make the right choice, as if there was a right way to do the scene, only a right one. There's a right one and a wrong one. So if you're finding yourself really like looking for the right choice, that's definitely a sign that you're being led by fear. If you're trying to calm down, is also a sign that you're being led by fear. And again, maybe you've felt that before. So anything that is in the vicinity of trying to look good, trying to be good, trying to do it well, trying to be confident, um, and anything that's happening in your body that would reveal that. If you're feeling any version of what I've just described, um, it means that you're being led by fear. So the next question would be the fear of what, right? So generally, it comes down to really the fear of not doing it right, the fear of doing it wrong, the fear of making a mistake, therefore, the fear of not pleasing, the fear of not looking good, the fear of not being liked, the fear of not pleasing. So it all comes down to the root of it is that I'm afraid I'm not good enough, right? But it will express itself in different ways and different sensations with different actors. But it will always come down to I'm afraid I'm not good enough. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to repress everything that I'm feeling, all these sensations, so that I look good enough, as if the mask that you would put on top of all of this would fool anyone in the room or on the set, right? So, so the result of being led by fear and not doing anything about it and trying to repress it and hide it is really that it's not fun for you, right? If you can recall those moments where you're feeling so constricted and trying to get it right, so being in control and constricted at the same time, you're really not with your character. You're not in the moment, right? You're you're busy taking care of your ego. You're busy keeping your head out the water. You're in a survival mode, right? So it's really not fulfilling. That's not why you're an actor. That's not why you or a performer, because I know this we don't have just actors in this community. So that's not why you started um, this career, right? It's not fun for you. It definitely doesn't get you the bookings or the recurring bookings, the rebooks. It doesn't impact an audience when you're being led by fear. And yeah, so if it's not satisfying you or the booking, which enables you to impact an audience, it doesn't fulfill anything, right? So trying to put a cover and a blanket and trying to delete this fear keeps you in this loop where the more you try to repress it, well, since it doesn't fool anyone and you're just putting a mask on top of you, you're not getting the kind of results you want. And the less you're getting those results, the more you're fueled by fear. And it's just an endless loop that you can't get out of. So the more you're staying there, the more fear you're having. And the more fear you're having, the more you're in disbelief that there's anything that you could do about it. So the more you're in fear, the more disempowered you are and powerless you feel. And so you feel there's nothing you can do about it, that you need to go from class to class, that somebody needs to give you the secret recipe. Somebody needs you needs to teach you. You need to learn how to be better in a way. So that's the functioning, right? So you're afraid of not being good enough, and because it's so uncomfortable, so unsatisfying, doesn't get you the bookings and or the rebookings, doesn't make you impact an audience. All of this dissatisfaction makes you look to the outside into who will help me, who can fix me, right? And the more you do that, and the more you try to fix this fear, well, the more you get the fear, and and you start really walking away from the possibility that you are enough, that your presence right here, right now, is all that anyone is looking for. That's what people are looking for. That's what casting directors, that's what directors, that's what the audience is hungry for and is crazy about, is for you to be, just to be, not to do anything, not to try and be the best actor, not to try and calm yourself down. They're not interested in that, because we all know that feeling, and it's not an interesting one. What we want, the hot commodity, is for you to be there, fully alive, fully present, in the present moment, concerned with your character's needs, because you're so present that you can be another person, and that you can't want what they want before taking care of your own needs, of your ego needs. So when that happens, everything shifts, right? It's not only that you book more and that you're satisfied. It's like, it's being the full version of you, being fully alive, being 100% present, instinctive, and free, because that's what's happened to so many actors, to all the actors who are doing the reset journey. That's what they'll try to explain with words. The level of freedom that you are returning to is so extraordinary. It's so beyond what you could possibly imagine where you are right now, that is what casting directors are looking for. That's what they're crazy about. They'll hunt you down for that. They'll rewrite roles for you. They'll write bigger roles for you. They'll call you for other projects. They will, book you without casting. They'll cast you once and don't even do all the other steps of, calling you back and doing the test screens. The stories that are coming to us from people who reset their instrument in order to be fully present, instinctive, and free are ridiculous. We don't know what to do with all the stories. And I'm not bragging because I have nothing to do with it. They are the ones who do all the work, right? But when you can move and work through your fear to get to the root of it, so that you can go back to your freedom, not so that you learn how to act better than what you already do. No, that we're not needing for you to learn how to act. We're needing for you to unlearn how to act so you can actually be. And when you can be, the magnetism, the ridiculous yumminess that oozes from you transcends everything. That's what people want. That's what they want from you. And that's what's possible for you. That's an extraordinary feeling for you, right? Yeah. I just want to let you know that this is possible. I know that so many actors have been stuck in fear for so long. Sorry, my emails are open. That they don't even believe anymore that there is a pure level of freedom, that there's a pure version of themselves, an instinctive, impulsive, in the zone version of yourself that's accessible. The reset journey is a 33-day program that people do in 1 month, that they don't even want to finish because it gets so yummy. 33 days might feel big before you get there, but once you're in it, you don't want it to stop. I just want to remind people that the level of freedom that you're meant to be living, the reason why you're here in the first place, the reason why you're an actor is to feel this freedom, is absolutely possible. People are talking about a way of living when they are reset, and a way of acting that they always dreamed was possible and never knew how to access. once you reset yourself to be your full self, not to learn anything new from me, but to actually go back to your pure, natural self, what is available and accessible to you is ridiculous and people will want it. So I'm not trying to talk to you about, oh, I have this fancy program and when you do it, you can book. No, it's not even about that. I don't have a program. I have a reset journey so that you can do the work. I'm not going to do any of it. You do the work to undo the patterns that keep you in fear so that you can finally be free again. Because that's what you are under the fear. You're completely free. And when you can tap into that consistently and professionally, people will want you over and over and over again. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If you're interested to do this work, we're still, I don't know when we're ending this support during COVID, the BOGO offer, but we're still offering it. We're going to turn it down this month or next month. I'm not sure when, but I just want to let you know it's not going to be there forever. We're supporting actors with this BOGO offer so that you can do this work at 50%, but we can't continuously have this offer. So if you've been in between two chairs about resetting yourself, it's 50% cheaper to do it right now. So it's always going to be there, but right now it's 50% cheaper. All right. Let us know if you want some information about this, if you're interested, if this makes sense, if you have any questions or complaints, do the same. All right. Thank you, guys.